Hello everybody. We're going to put together a four-wheel vehicle. So to start with, you're going to need 4 servos, 4 tires, and 4 of these gray hubs. And then the gray hub's going to get 4 connectors in it for the red connectors. And those then go onto the tire. And then that slides onto the servo. Now 2 of the servos I happen to use long cords, and 2 of the servos I happen to use short cords. You can figure that out later. It's just how I ended up connecting them, but you can worry about that later. So I'm going to set that aside. That's what we get. So now we need to build a body for the car frame, and we want to build it long enough so that these are spaced far enough apart so they're not hitting each other. That's the first thing. Secondly, it's got to be stable. And we have to have a place to mount the servos firmly, securely, and then a place to set the main controller board. So obviously you need a main controller board and the off-on switch. So to build the frame, I took four yellow pieces that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then I took 3 of the grays, the gray flat pieces. 2 of them, which are the front and the back, I put 2 red connectors in top and bottom. And then the third one, which is going to be the middle, I put 4 in because it's got to connect 2 in the front and 2 at the back half of this to get it somewhat stable. And put them the same orientation as each other. So I got to get 2 into here and then 2 into here so we don't have any pivot. And then we get the other side. And now I need a place to mount the servos. Some way to mount the servos, like here. So what I decided to use was these blue pieces that have the slide mount. And they're large enough, wide enough, that it'll get me outside the frame. I can't mount it here because the servos wouldn't be outside the frame, so I got to be able to push it out here. So in order to mount these though here, now I've got these 3 holes, but they don't line up well enough to get a solid mount. So I'm going to use some of the blue pieces here, like this. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9s. Okay. And again, I can I go from there to there. It's just was there longer blue pieces maybe I could have gone? So I go with that. And the servos are going to end these blue frames, the blue squares. I put 2 and 2, and then those will go here on the second and third, and that'll be big enough to get my servos outside the frame. Now there probably is there is a longer blue piece that I could have used. There's lots of variability that you can play with on these kind of things. So there's that. Is this still going to work? Yep. Okay. Now the servos, they're just going to slide in here, and you got to worry about, are you going to daisy chain? Are you going to connect them all individually? Because there's 4. That's 5 ports available. that'll take up 4 of the ports unless you daisy chain them. So that's going to kind of indicate whether you want to get a cord on there first before you snap it in place. And I want to do, let's see, yep, come under. It's all got possibilities and variabilities. And then I can daisy chain that here. So there's either the front or the back wheels. And then that's going to go up to the main controller board. And let's see, we'll go over here. The thing you got to keep track of is, which one is servo 1, 2, 3, 4. How's the orientation going to be? For clockwise, counterclockwise. Pay attention to that because they're not going to, some are backwards. So if you say, hey, spin them all clockwise, you're not going to be going straight. So that's what I ended up doing. And then I flip it over. And I need to put the main controller board up here. And I want to put it so that I've got some ports this way, as well as some ports this way. Nope, upside down. And then I want to be able to mount it. Actually, I don't want it backwards from what I think I can need to do. No, I can do it this way. Now I'm going to get these 2 of these red angle brackets and put red connectors in each. And then I just want to do this. And then mount that so that it doesn't wobble back and forth. There is my vehicle. Well, one of the tires is a little bit I put it on there wrong, didn't I? Which, there are things to play with. I don't want to get this on here. Is this the right way? Yep, nope. I gotta go this way with it. No, not that way. No, it's both should be inside. Well, I gotta fiddle with that. Getting that back up in line so that they're in line. It really isn't going to change anything other than the look. So there's an idea for a 4-wheel vehicle. Simple frame. There we go.